Et bonjour à tous, on se retrouve pour un nouvel épisode sur notre let's play sur Allez. Ouh, il faut que je pense à jouer avec You. Comment on fait la calinothérapie? Non, tu veux pas. Non, tu veux pas. Ouh, il y a un espèce de boss là-bas.
Kay, I got one.
Enjoy. It may be your last.
You keep telling yourself that.
Toi, il faut se battre. Il faut se battre. Bouclier. Non, impact. Merde, j'ai fait de blast. Bouclier que je voulais faire.
I'll hand. Ha!
You.
But...
You? Yep. Saw it.
Oh, come on.
Great job.
You're welcome.
Si je fais impact, il attaque sur le gauche cette fois.
Now
Ouais.
what?
I'm not. No way.
Chill. Woo! Eat that. How? You started it. Let's get it over with.
And done.
Le bouclier est arrêté trop tard.
One down.
One left. Awesome.
Il faut que je change le
Now.
bouclier tort.
You're safe.
Nice. Target lock. Booyah. Dodge this one. Eat it. Oh, that looks bad.
I got.
Phew. This one's ready.
I'm on it.
Your turn.
I got this.
There you go.
Ok.
Who's next?
Alors prêt, oui mais je sais pas ce que c'est qui est prêt. Je suppose qu'il doit falloir sans doute que je rentre au camp, mais pour pouvoir améliorer mes trucs. Rouille polie. Oh, c'est de la rouille de qualité, mesdames.
Did I just see that thing eat up a flow thread?
Ça.
Sure did. That's probably why these creatures don't seem affected by the.
And good for them. But I hope they're sparing some for us, namely.
Non, non, tu nous as pas vu, c'est pas vrai. Putain, le truc se déplace sévèrement vite, hein.
Let's keep going. Whoa. I'm not sure what his toy did to him, but I wouldn't like to be in its place.
Sauf que c'est la pièce dont on a besoin, tu veux parier?
Hold on.
What?
Let's get a closer.
Doesn't sound like a good idea.
Ah. Oui, je me casse parce que je me rappelle qu'on est toujours poursuivi par une autre bestiole. Ah, on a presque plus de flow. Il faut que je trouve une source en quelque part. Il y en avait une au début? Ah, peut-être qu'on peut attraper ce truc là et lui bouffer sa source. Ce sera bien.
I feel like she's avoiding us.
La question c'est est-ce qu'on peut l'intercepter quand même. Ok, il y a une source de flow là. Que je trouve ma foi très très longue. On va récupérer ça.
A little more rust. Don't mind if I do.
Ok, donc il faut qu'on...
Okay.
What did I tell you?
Bouclier. Bouclier. On va attendre de voir à quoi ça ressemble. J'ai bien fait. Non. Impact.
It's too impervious.
Se
We should
protège.
coordinate our attacks.
Ok. On va se bouclier pour le tour prochain.
Perfect.
Et après on va se faire un double impact. Non, impact. Impactio, voilà. Bon.
All right, same attack on 3. 3.
This
Same
one's
attack,
mine.
same top. He's too impervious.
We should coordinate
No.
our attacks.
Impactio.
Fist. All right, same attack on 3. 3. Same attack, same top. He's too impervious.
We should coordinate our attacks.
Missed.
Ah, ok, je viens de comprendre comment ça marche. Alors, faut faire impact et ensuite faut attendre que les trucs soient
Ready
alignés.
when you are.
Là.
Ready. I think we found the right technique.
Oui, mais je crois qu'on n'aura pas assez de vie pour la mettre en place.
I'm sure he felt that. Ready when you are.
All set.
You want some more?
On your mark.
Now.
Il va sévèrement falloir que j'améliore la vie de mes personnages.
Ready when you are.
Ready.
Aha.
Un dernier coup et on devrait être bon.
All set.
Go, go, go. Awesome.
Apparemment non. Bouclier.
You're safe. You got
Bouclier.
this.
Impact.
Expand. Ready when you are.
All set. Now what?
J'ai l'impression qu'il perdra pas
On
plus
your
de
mark.
vie.
Anytime.
Là, ça n'est bon. Double pacification, tant qu'à faire.
This one's ready.
On it.
Kapow.
Who's next?
Alors personne si possible.
He left his toy behind.
That's not a toy. Looks like
A robot?
almost. It's a Drakkar. Drone for autonomous cartography.
Ah, donc on va débloquer le radar. Ok.
The kind we sent out to Beauty before it was integrated to the apiary.
Oh.
Seems like they pondered integrating Source for a while as well. I wonder why they changed their minds.
It could be the fact that this planet is scattered like a puzzle.
C'est possible.
Probably was a factor. The Drakkar may hold some answers.
You're kidding.
No, really. Stuff from that era was built tough. We may be able to boot it back up. Okay. I might have spoken a bit quickly. The flow
Peut-être, ouais.
circuit's completely. But look at what I.
Les barrettes
The
anti-gravité.
anti-grav
D'accord.
chips don't seem to be that. I should be able to make them compatible with our boots by tweaking the connect.
Whoa.
Even better, the mapping module is also working perfectly.
Merveilleux.
I plugged it into the glove's power. Boom! This should be very helpful for finding a way around the bits. That's nothing, really. These old machines are plain and simple astronaut, like the new stuff with boronic nano components everywhere. Well, your face is all.
You should see the other guy. But now we just need to find a place to lay low.
Would the nest?
Certainly.
Ah. R pour afficher le radar.
That way we can map out the different bits.
Yeah, and with this, we can make our way back to the nest a lot easier. Hey, look! It says there's another bridge in this area.
Perfect. That way we can test if your thingy works.
Ok, donc faut que je trouve où est le machin. Là. Je suis passé juste à côté sans le voir.
Right on. Seems like the radar is working.
Are you surprised?
Un peu.
Huh.
What is?
It looks like there's also a pre-recorded. I don't know. Little Drakkars.
In that case, we definitely have to check it out.
C'est clair. Donc faut qu'on aille ici la prochaine fois. Merveilleux. Pour le moment, on va rentrer parce que notre vie est dans un état lamentable et on est full ici, donc on va clairement augmenter sa vie. Si on trouve comment ça marche. Rentrons.
Come on, give me your boots. Once I plug in these chips, they'll be.
I can barely figure out left from right as they are.
Ok. Alors, le truc pour level up, ça va être où? Améliorer. pas ça que je
I'm
voulais
gonna
faire.
kill them. I swear I'm gonna.
Are you sure you don't want to take a...
No, these bloating anti-grav tips aren't the boss of me.
I still don't
The problem is there is such a thing as a standard. And the Borons who designed this drone thought it might be fun to improve this standard. Except if you take a standard and improve upon it, you get
Ah bon,
two
ça
standards?
zero standard. And so now it looks like I have to machine these Boron just so they can fit in these
Anything I can do to...
No, I'm okay. I'm done.
What? But,
Well, yeah. What do you...
I mean, since you were complaining, I was thinking
C'est
that...
ça, oui,
It's
je
a
m'attendais à ce que ce
matter
soit
of
plus.
principle. Let's go.
D'accord.
We'll see if these work outside.
C'est là que tu vois que le jeu est français. Ça râle pour le principe. Alors, je veux pas les tester. Non, non, je veux pas les tester. Mon personnage est presque mort. Tu crois vraiment que j'ai envie d'aller faire une balade?
Ready to test?
I guess.
Okay. Follow the thread as usual, except this time we should be able to make it until the end.
On est presque tous les deux morts d'ailleurs. Yeah. Hop là.
Obviously, it doesn't work as well if we're not.
Ah, parce qu'en plus il faut que je réussisse pour pouvoir faire autre chose. Oh nom de Dieu. Eh ben on n'est pas arrivé, tiens. Ça marche, ça marche. C'est là qu'il fallait que je dérape. Ok, jusque là tout va bien. Là il faut à nouveau que je dérape. Mais on a déjà fait cette partie. Là. Le truc m'emmène où comme ça, nom de... On est obligé de faire tout le tour de l'île. Ça pouvait pas faire genre 50 mètres.
That's awesome.
You've traveled across space, but floating a few feet above the ground is awesome.
Yep.
Awesomeness is very subjective, you.
In
Il
any
a raison.
case, these boots are working. We should try them with the thread that we weren't able to use last time.
Do you
Eh ben,
remember where
pas
it
une
was?
maîtrise.
The mapping module certainly does.
Ok.
Hey, isn't that Oink?
Si, c'est Groik. Tu veux qu'on aille parler à Groik? On peut aller parler à Groik si tu veux.
That
Salut
is
Groik.
definitely.
What's happening, big guy? Why are you missed?
I bet he felt lonely on.
You do realize that we can't take you along on our journeys, don't? That would be...
But you can stay with us next to the nest if you want.
No.
Ok. Rentrons. Pour voir cette histoire d'amélioration de santé. En fait, je suis en train d'essayer de prendre un pari et je me dis, si j'améliore ma santé max, peut-être qu'ils en profitent pour nous.
Alright, giving us time to fire up the synthesizer. With
Ah,
this
cool.
thing, we'll be right back on.
Are you sure you...
I have a synthesizer in my ship. Of course I know how these.
No, wait, that's not the way.
I know what I'm doing.
Really? Because at this stage, you should...
Look. You're not gonna tell me how to use my own synthesizer.
Ok.
Alright. Alright.
Ouais, on va clairement en faire d'autres. Pardon. Là. D'autres. Je veux plus de vie, toujours plus de vie. Là, et maintenant j'en ai plus assez, mais... Au moins c'est fait.
Haha, what do you say?
Alright. I didn't...
And.
Sorry, I don't...
And. Okay. That's not what I was expecting, but it'll do.
Alors, où est le truc qui nous permet de level up? C'est ce machin là, non? Trinqué, c'est
Alright.
peut-être ça.
You can open your eyes. Surprise anniversary!
Huh?
I meant to say surprise, and then I thought happy anniversary.
Whose anniversary is it?
It's our anniversary. 1 month on source.
Ah ok, d'accord.
Already?
Yeah, I mean, give or take a few days.
It went by fast.
Yeah, remember the time we almost died crashing on this planet?
And the time we almost died in an earthquake?
Ah, and the time we almost died fighting that critter?
I hope this is only the beginning. And that I'll have...
Aren't you? So, are you gonna open your, well, our present?
Sure. Sure. Uh-huh. What is it?
Fermented apple dews. I stuck them in the soakatub to accelerate the process. I'm calling it apple brew.
Do you think that it's any good?
Well, worst case scenario, we just wasted some apple juice. No big deal.
Should we open it now?
We can open it whenever you want.
En gros, le type a fait du cidre.
To us.
To us. Hey, that's
That's really strong, too. Do you remember the first time you talked about leaving the apiary?
Of course. I'd had a shouting match with my mom. I was just angry.
No, before that.
Before?
We had landed the nest on a hilltop, we were stargazing, and you said, "Come on, let's go."
Mm-hmm.
I haven't stopped thinking about it since that day. I think that's what pushed me to dig into the Astro Company archives, which led me to find the coordinates of Source. I wanted to be ready for the day.
Wait, when was that?
I don't remember. Right at the beginning, you and your mom got in a fight. You hopped into the nest at night, and you picked me up at my house.
Was that when we went to the uplands?
Yes, the uplands. That's it.
Oh. Dude, I remember. It was in Frosember. It was super cold out. I was freezing. I just wanted to get back into the nest. That's why I said, let's go. And since you didn't respond, I thought you wanted to stay outside, so I didn't push it. I actually caught a beast of a cold that night.
Wait, so that means if I
Yep.
hadn't misunderstood that night,
It wouldn't have changed a thing.
well, still, that means we would have never known about Source. We would have never come all the way here.
C'est clair.
I'm not buying your story.
Huh?
Why were we stargazing that night? You spent the entire night pointing out this and that constellation to me, wondering if there might be other inhabitable planets outside of the apiary, other forms of life. You were completely obsessed with the sky.
Ouais,
I
c'est pas
was
pour
even
autant qu'il
trying
aurait
to
fait les
open up
recherches
about
pour
my
s'enfuir
issues, but you
spécifiquement.
barely listened. And off you went again, chattering about the comets, the microorganisms, or whatever. So, keeping in mind that you had access to this data about Source, and the fact that you are K, do you really think that you would have never stumbled upon this planet anyway?
Peut-être que si, mais il aurait pas forcément interprété
Might
comme
be
ça.
right. Was I really that annoying?
Yes. I came to see you that night because I needed someone. I had nowhere else to go. But at the time, I regretted it. I was actually thinking it would be the last time we saw one another. But you insisted, and the following week you came to see me in the evening with your little homemade cookies. We chatted all night, and I do believe that is when I fell in love.
Really? The cookies? That's what made you fall in love?
In my defense, they were some excellent cookies. But no, idiot, it wasn't the cookies. It was the thoughtfulness. I was sick, my nose was all swollen, croaking voice. I was a mess. And you just showed up without me asking. I'd only known you for barely 3 weeks. You took care of me. You baked me some cookies. You stayed and chatted all night, even though it was pretty clear nothing would happen. And you kept on making me laugh, even though it hurt every time I laughed. I hated you.
What was it? Did you fall in love, or did you hate me?
Well, they're not
Happy to
mutually
do.
exclusive. Kind of like salty sweet.
Here, give me a taste.
Krabs 360 degrés et backflip. Ouais, alors, soyons clairs, j'en suis pas au niveau de faire des figures. J'essaie déjà de me déplacer, c'est déjà pas mal. Ah, et parce que je choisis pas vie augmentée. Ah, ok, ça me rassure un peu plus. Donc on récupère 2 upgrades à chaque fois que le truc est plein. Ok, ok. Où est-ce qu'on en est du coup? Côté santé, on est presque mort. Très bien. Ça c'est 60. Il faut que je récupère, ouais, beaucoup plus. Ouais, on va en prendre une deuxième. Hein. Voire même peut-être une troisième. On est à combien? 130. Ouais, je vais pas prendre la troisième parce qu'elle a plus de vie. Une fois de plus, elle, c'est les cheveux longs, c'est terrible. Hein. Non, comme là les 60, il y aura un peu de gaspillage, je préfère pas le faire. Par contre, il faut que je re-regarde.
Okay.
Red.
I'm not seeing.
That means they're all gone.
Okay.
Red.
I'm not seeing.
That means they're all gone.
Ah, en fait. On a récupéré des graines. C'est avec le poivre hein, qu'on fait ça, donc faudra que je trouve du poivre. Graines 3 sur 3, 3 sur 3. Il me manque les graines justement de poivre. S'il veut les planter, ici sans doute. Ouais, on n'y a pas accès, ça doit être un peu plus tard. Bon, en termes de bouffe, on se place où? Ça va. Faudra quand même qu'on cuisine vite fait avant de partir. Et bien vous savez quoi, je crois quand même qu'on va se laisser là pour cet épisode. Et puis la prochaine fois, on ira essayer de trouver une pièce supplémentaire, un machin, un truc. Maintenant qu'on a la carte, que j'ai déjà perdu de vue. Allô? Où est la carte? Carte. Là. Il y a cette position-là qu'on est censé aller visiter, mais il y a ce truc-là. On peut dormir ici, il y a pas mal de rouille à explorer mieux. D'accord, c'est parce qu'on n'a pas fini sans doute de tout nettoyer. Il doit falloir qu'on aille y faire un tour. Même chose ici. Je pense que celle-là, celle où on était tout à l'heure, couvert de rouille, c'est parce qu'on n'a pas exploré... On n'a pas buté les dernières bestioles. Du coup, c'est pour ça qu'il reste de la rouille, parce qu'elles sont en train de le répandre. Pensez à caresser Gruig de temps en temps, presque propre à explorer. Donc on essaiera de nettoyer définitivement, entre guillemets, ces trois coins-là, et puis après on continuera l'exploration par ici. Sur ce, mesdames et messieurs, sur ces panards très plats, je vous laisse pour cette semaine. Salut tout le monde!